I first visited Kedleston Hall back in 2021 during the height of the pandemic, and not all was open. Join us now in this revisit and see what wasn't seen before. The house that we see today was commissioned in 1759 by Nathaniel Curzon and designed by the neoclassical architect Robert Adam. The original architects were James Payne and Matthew Bettingham, who both worked in the Paladine style. Robert Adam was designing some garden templates at the time, and Nathaniel Curzon was so impressed that he placed him in charge of the designs. The house is of 3 floors, split into 3 blocks, linked by 2 curved corridors. The central block contains the staterooms, which were used only for formal entertaining. The east block contains the rooms for the family's private use. The west block contains the kitchen and all other domestic rooms and staff accommodation. Visitors to the hall on formal occasions would have entered the house here, through the Marble Hall. This impressive entrance hall has been described as one of the most magnificent rooms of the 18th century in Britain. The saloon is equal in its elegance, and like the Marble Hall, rises to the full height of the house, 19 metres. Its decor is based on the temples of the Roman Forum. The library contains hundreds of books on bookcases designed by Robert Adam and built by James Gravener of Derby. The drawing room is splendid in its decor and shows off the wealth of the Curzon family. The gilt sofas date from around 1765 and were made by John Linnell. This is one of the curved corridors which connects the main block to the east wing. There you'll find many portraits, most fascinating to me being the portrait of the former house on the spot where the new one was built. The dining room has now been uncovered from a protective cover which hid the table. The family silver dining set is now on display, and in the apse are curved tables which has multiple items, chief of which is a giant wine cooler. By the fireplace is a plate warmer. The state bedroom had also been previously closed. It houses fine paintings and furniture. Most prominent is the bed, which was constructed by James Gravener of Derby. The bedposts are carved to represent palm tree trunks and break up into flamboyant foliage. The state dressing room is separated from the ante-room by a screen of columns. There are numerous paintings and a rectangular mirror that makes the room look larger. In the late 19th century, this room was used as a schoolroom for the family. Another section of the house that was previously closed is the museum. The terrace-style hall was converted into a museum in 1927 in collaboration with the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. Displayed in this museum are many artefacts pertaining to George Nathaniel Curzon, Lord Curzon of Kedleston, who had served as the Viceroy of India from 1899 to 1905. Lord Curzon was a well-travelled man and amassed a wide collection from over Asia. You can easily spend a lot of time looking at the many wondrous artefacts, but one notable omission is Lady Curzon's famous peacock dress, which she wore at the Dalai Durbar in 1903, something I hope returns soon. Rooms, routes around the house and artefacts are likely to change from time to time, so please bear that in mind, as this video is but a snapshot of what is currently on display. The stables is another great feature of the house, which is now open to the public. It is here that you'll find this Subaru Impreza, a little out of place, though I suppose it has a lot of horsepower. The Great Stable Block was completed shortly after the mansion in 1769. This impressive stable has an elegant arched ceiling and was large enough to house 20 horses and offers a snapshot of a stable in the 18th century. All Saints Church is now open for its magnificent interior to be seen, and is worthy of its own video. To help the channel, like, subscribe and share this video out there, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, goodbye.